Hello everyone, welcome to Josh's Boxes. My name is Josh, and today I have a couple things to show off for the future of the channel. So obviously I'm going to be talking about this map, but also as you can see I have an overhead setup on camera right now, and I bought a tripod for my phone, and so now I'll be able to look overhead and show you guys the things that I'm talking about. So I think that's a big upgrade, and it'll help a lot with the different things that I'll be showing off on this channel. So that's exciting, but the main focus of today's video is going to be this map. So in my last video, I mentioned that I'm making a new map for Razed, and this is it. So the previous map from Razed looked like this, with these 4 different continents, and I kind of tried to make it look like an atlas. There's like the different forests in dark and the deserts in yellow and stuff like that. But I changed it to this for a couple reasons. I want there to be a lot of like interaction and stuff like that between the different sapient species of this world. And that didn't make a lot of sense if they were spread across 4 continents in like a medieval level technology world. You know, maybe late medieval, early Renaissance. And so I decided to have it be one continent instead. And I used Don John's fractal world map generator to generate a map that kind of looked like this, except for the continent was cut in half and then on the other sides and stuff like that. So I edited it and put it in WonderDraft. And there I like traced the map and traced the map and filled it in, and was like, I think the map shape turned out really well in WonderDraft, but the biomes and stuff just weren't looking good. So I decided to put it on paper because that's where I could get it the best. So WonderDraft is still a learning curve for me. But yeah, this is the new race map, and let's talk a little bit about the biomes. It's very similar in art style to like the other maps that I made for the individual continents. So I kind of stuck with that style, but let's zoom in here a little bit. So first, let's talk about this kind of central part. These zigzag lines, this is supposed to be like a tropical rainforest jungle kind of thing. So it's like really dense foliage, and it covers this whole area because the equator goes right through here. I did use like Artifactian's realistic climate videos as guidelines for this map. So it's like science adjacent climate for this fantasy world. So like on the ends, we've got like the polarized caps, and then up here, we've got like tundra in these areas, and then like a taiga, subarctic, boreal forest biome kind of thing. And then we've got like temperate rainforest, which is kind of like a similar thing, but let me zoom in. The idea is that the tropical rainforest is spiky, and the temperate rainforest is more like smooth and bumpy. So that's kind of a way to, that's how I differentiated them at least. And then you've got just like a more typical continental forest, and then like different deserts. This one I imagine is like the southwestern United States with big red rock formations, and over here we've got like Sahara, lots of sand dunes and jagged rocks and stuff like that. And then over here is like kind of a more cactusy desert and stuff like that. Here we've got, this is supposed to be the savanna. It's like grasslands dotted with trees. So this is like a band of savanna, and this is savanna, and down here is savanna and stuff like that. Yeah, and then there's like grasslands surrounding this big desert. And then there's like kind of a big swamp marsh kind of thing over here. And then another just like cold, barren desert, more of that taiga biome. Let's see, over here, this is supposed to be like a Mediterranean climate. So you've got like grass and rocks where it's like semi-arid. That's like right here, and down here as well. And then, yeah, another area where it's kind of marshy, and this is, this is like a swamp with trees, and this is more of like a bog, maybe, where it's more flat. Yeah, let's see. Got some handful of big rivers around this world, very barren. I like the idea that in this world, this like barren center was a big hurdle to like trade and stuff like that. And so the people who can transport things across this desert, which would be the Salseer, if you remember any of the species from my the video that I made about that, they live here, and they'd get really rich from transporting stuff across this desert. But yeah, that's kind of, I just wanted to show this off. If you have any feedback of what I could do better besides just draw better, I'd love to hear it. This whole map took me about 10 hours to make, this physical map. That's not even counting the time I spent on WonderDrive. I spent forever, but I traced it out in pencil, and then went over in pen, and then colored in this whole thing with pencil, and then smeared it with a piece of paper so it's more blended. And then, sorry, excuse my allergy nose, inked in all of these different biomes. So I think it looks pretty good. It does kind of have a resemblance to Asia, but I think I'm still really, really happy with it. And there's so much land on the earth that I would be bound to, it would look like something in real life. But yeah, I think it looks really good, and I'm going to be making like a political map and, all sorts of different maps based on this kind of proto map. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for what the future of Razed has. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya. Ciao.